Tonight, 9 new cases of COVID-19 are confirmed. New Year's fireworks displays are banned due to COVID-19 concerns. And the Principals Association says most schools are ready to welcome students back come the 11th of January. The details of these stories and more are coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovely St. Amy Joseph.
Good night. It is Wednesday, the 30th of December, 2020. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. I'm Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. Today, Wednesday, the 30th of December, the Ministry of Health received confirmation of 9 new cases of COVID-19 out of a batch of 217 COVID-19 tests. This brings the total number of cases diagnosed in country to date to 340. All 9 cases are St. Lucia nationals. 6 of the COVID patients are from Castries, including a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. One of the patients is from Grosley, 1 from Anslare, and another from Dennery. 5 of these cases are contacts of previously confirmed COVID-19 cases. All of the individuals had been tested for COVID-19 and placed in quarantine by healthcare practitioners pending receipt of their results. The Ministry of Health also reported a total of 4 recoveries. This brings the total number of active cases currently in country to 62. In other news, Barbados' Ministry of Health has delisted Sandals Barbados Resort and Spa as a designated COVID-19 quarantine facility effective the 5th of January 2021. In a statement on Tuesday, Barbados' Chief Medical Officer indicated that 3 tourists have also been held for questioning by police after complaints of breaches of COVID-19 protocols at the resort with respect to the visitors in quarantine. Nisha Charles tells us more.
As reported by Barbados Today, Barbados' Minister of Health and Wellness, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostick, warned that authorities in that country would be taking firm action against any businesses or individuals who breached protocols. This after it was unearthed that Sandals Barbados Resort and Spa had breached protocols on several occasions with respect to visitors in quarantine at the resort. Police have held at least 3 tourists for questioning in relation to alleged breaches of COVID-19 protocols related to quarantine. The Ministry of Health and Wellness asserted that it takes the issue of breaches of the COVID-19 protocols very seriously and will take similar action if other designated quarantine hotels and villas refuse to uphold the rules and regulations that have been put in place to protect workers in the hotel sector and, by extension, the rest of the country. The ministry advised designated quarantine hotels to immediately review the standard operating procedures with respect to the prevention and control of COVID-19 in Barbados. It is not the first Sandals resort chain to be pulled up for its lack of adherence to the COVID-19 protocols within the region. Grenada recently experienced a spike in COVID-19 cases since reopening its borders, which originated at Sandals Grenada. Following the incident, Sandals Grenada was forced to temporarily halt accepting new guests, and the resort was deemed a place of screening and assessment. For the Hot 7 News, Nisha Charles reporting.
Thank you, Nisha. Government is clamping down on celebratory activities to ring in the new year. No licenses or permission will be granted approving fireworks displays, which both the fire service and the police say encourages mass gatherings.
In light of the COVID-19 pandemic and the protocols related to containing the spread of the virus, the government of St. Lucia, on the advice of the command center, has taken the decision to suspend fireworks displays normally associated with New Year activities. Fire Chief Joseph Joseph says there are 2 important reasons for denying all applications for fireworks.
The St. Lucia Fire Service regrets to inform the general public, and in particular, individuals and establishments who applied for the shooting of fireworks, that these applications will not be processed at this time. This is in keeping with the decision by the government of St. Lucia to forego the traditional fireworks display this year due to COVID-19. The fire service is deeply concerned about the safety of the general public, and while our focus in the approval process of the shooting of fireworks is minimizing the possibility of the occurrence of an unwanted fire, This year, it also includes the potential risk of spreading the virus through public gatherings. We are aware of the disappointment this pronouncement will cause, but wish to remind everyone that this decision is in our best interest.
Deputy Commissioner of Police Milton Daisy stressed that there will be an increased police presence during the holiday weekend to ensure that there is strict enforcement of the COVID-19 protocols. A zero-tolerance policy will be in effect. Daisy reiterated the COVID-19 protocols that are to be adhered to.
All business activities, including restaurants and bars, to be closed at 11 p.m. Restrictions on social activities. A person shall not host or attend a mass crowd event, a social event including the Christmas party, a New Year's Eve party, Asu Square, Jouvet, staff party, etc. And where approval is given for any such activities, the total number of persons to attend would be 25. We also like to remind the public and also drivers of public service vehicles that the maximum number of passengers authorized to be carried on a public bus is 10.
Members of the public are urged to ring in the new year safely and to avoid any events or activities that compromise public health and safety. Citizens are further encouraged to make the safety of individuals, family, friends, and the community at large their top priority as they look forward to 2021.
You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. Still to come. The Met Office warns of false advisories. The Principals Association says back to school in January is a good move. And parents express mixed feelings about the stated return to school come the 11th of January 2021.